Greetings folks, in this video I will go through some of the upcoming turn-based games coming out in 2025. I decided to include only the one which dates have been fully confirmed. So let's not waste any more time and dive in. Clair Obscur's Expedition 33 is a groundbreaking turn-based RPG with unique real-time mechanics, making battles more immersive and addictive than ever. Explore a fantasy world inspired by Belle Epoque, France, in which you battle devastating enemies. In this evolution of JRPG, real-time actions enhance the heart of turn-based combat, craft unique builds that fit your playstyle through gear, stats, skills, and character synergies. Open an active dimensional in combat to dodge, parry, and counter in real time. Chain combos by mastering attack patterns and target enemy through weak points using a free aim system. Navigating the Labyrinth is a classic first-person party-based dungeon crawler RPG with a grid-based movement and a turn-based combat. Discover the secret and riches of the Labyrinth and save your dying city. Your city is in decline. It was once rich but was overshadowed by the Labyrinth kingdoms and their Minotaur king. Every year, brave adventurers venture forth to solve the mysteries of the Labyrinth in order to return with treasure to save the dying city, but none ever return. This loss of healthy, skilled people only serves to accelerate the decline of the kingdom. Build and level up a party of up 6 adventurers of different classes and use their spells and abilities to defeat progressively tougher monsters as they explore further into the Labyrinth. This is a standalone game similar to the style of Into the Inferno and Crossing into the Sands by the same developer, and you do not need to play the previous games to enjoy this one. Chains of Freedoms, a thrilling turn-based tactical game set in a fictional dystopian Eastern European state. Lead an elite military squad as you navigate perilous missions filled with dangers, deceit, and moral dilemmas. As you delve deeper into a conspiracy threatening your nation, engage into high-stake tactical combat that demands precision with every move. Arm your team with a variety of weapons and gear, adapt their skills, and meet their challenges. Confront intense missions that push your resolve to its limit. Plan every turn carefully in high-stakes tactical battles, where every decision shapes the outcome. Well, of course, if you f*** up, you die. Leverage your squad's unique abilities to outmaneuver and outgun your enemies. Unravel a complex plot involving a rogue science, mind control serum, and a government teetering on the edge of collapse. Navigate through layers of conspiracy and betrayal to protect your nation. Explore the mysterious and atmospheric region of a fictional post-apocalyptic Eastern Europe. Demonschool is a new style tactical RPG where motion equals actions. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Defeat big weirdos in between the human and demon worlds as the protagonist and her misfit companions navigate university life on a mysterious island. Rewind any action during the planning phase and create combos to dispatch your foes. It's a light horror narrative told through huge avatars with side quests aplenty. Plan your school schedule to level your characters and build their skills. There are 15 characters with whom you can build relationships. Units interact with their environment. Enemies will be struck object moves, or the characters will simply dash plan movement at your leisure and execute them all at once. You can also rewind action during the planning phase. Buffing friendlies and debuffing enemies compounds damage output. Combos do big damage and produce unique elemental attacks, which you can use to exploit enemy weaknesses. Explore a mysterious island that is filled with mysteries through the entire day and the week across a university semester. Plan your team schedule to enhance their skills and gain new abilities, and gain new teammates and enhance their relationship depending on who you choose to pursue. Menace. Command a strike force of marines, mercenaries, and criminals in a distant star system cut off from the core worlds. Developers of Battle Brothers take us to a far future in Menace, a turn-based RPG set in an isolated star system where strange new threats have begun to emerge. Battles in Menace are a deadly affair. Under hails of bullets, plasma bolts, and missile fire, you will face off against enemies that are well prepared and ruthless. Expect to permanently lose squad members and their squads, and prepare to adapt to constantly evolving situations on the battlefield. Pacifying an entire system doesn't come without risk, and superior tactical prowess will forge the victor. Use flanking maneuvers to make your way around cover, or use heavy ordnance to flush enemies out of said cover. Rush from cover to cover as you plot pincer attacks, opening fire to suppress enemy squads and pin them down. This game offers a tactical approach where Strategy is essential, but you need to always remember that you will need to plan your action carefully even outside the fights, where you need to gather intel for mission briefings and plan ahead. Weapons have different range efficiency, their damage over distance, and whatever they're best used against heavily or lightly armored enemies. So you need to choose carefully. And there is also the accuracy range, where every round fired causes some degree of suppression to the squad it lands next to, whatever they were hit or not. Arrive on the battlefield with a variety of vehicles and mechs alike, each with their own strength and weaknesses, and a variety of weapon systems to choose from. The firepower of a tank is immense, but the nimble mech is able to respond to fast-moving threats in an instant, rotating freely and quickly. Choose pilots that are able to bring those vehicles on the battlefield. However, they have a huge cost. Will you hope to bring an expensive mech you have commanded from the mercenaries at higher cost? Or better equipment for your infantry? You might lose an entire squad, but the extra firepower might just be what secures your victory. Sunderfolk is a shared turn-based tactical RPG adventure where your mobile device becomes the controller, or that sounds very cringy, but okay. Built with couch co-op experience in mind, up to 4 players adventure to the magical and dangerous Sunderlands. The best adventures are meant to be shared. Up to 4 players can play together in this new tactical RPG. Traditional RPG classes have been reimagined in Sunderfolk. Take up to the mantle of an Arcanist, Bard, Berserker, Pyromancer, Ranger or Rogue, each with their own unique playstyle. Tailor your character's strength with your skill cards. Power up with trinkets and weapons to craft your character build quest to quest. Each player take their turn one at a time by choosing one of their skills cards to determine their character actions. Enemies lurk around every corner, each with their own abilities and strategies, and they will challenge your party to change its approach based on the encounter that is coming next. The village of Arden grew around the remnants of magical substance known as Brightstone, but unknown forces from lands outside have caused problems. Between quests, you will return to the village to upgrade vendors, acquire new items and equipment, and befriend townsfolk for additional rewards. Share the experience of Sunderfolk with friends at no extra cost. With a unique mobile device as controller, lets one gamer share the adventure with 3 friends at no additional cost. A host can even launch the game and have 3 players join remotely via Steam Remote Play together. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown is a first turn-based TMNT video game inspired by the classic cartoon. You'll experience a bold new approach to the world of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter and Shredder are dead, and as the Turtles approach adulthood, they are not just growing up, they are growing apart. Battle the Foot Clan as a powerful new leader take control in an action-packed campaign that showcases each turtle individually. Carve through enemies into 20 constant mutating levels that grow, shrink, and add new threats with every turn. Rack up points for high scores while experiencing a powerful original story from the acclaimed indie studio Strange Scaffold. This is the next step up for Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael, and you can experience it with flying, slashing figurines in graphic novel-inspired splendor. Umbratica Tactics is a roguelike deck-building tactics game that combines the precise tactical combat of Into the Breach and the strategic deck crafting of Slay the Spire. Lead a squad of Vampire Slayer as you banish the fiendish creatures that have taken over the cursed lands of Umbratica. Precise, no RNG tactical turn-based combat. Deploy your squad of Vampire Slayer in a series of fast-paced grid-based combat. Purge the land from ghouls, fiends, and other deadly monstrosity that inhabit the night. Your squad abilities are determined by your deck. As you make your way through the cursed land, you gather new cards. You'll use those as your squad's attacks, action, and abilities in combat. The game features a deeply customizable playstyle because as you play each run, you'll have several options over the way your squad fights. First, you'll select the heroes that go in the journey. Each one brings their own sets of cards. As your journey progresses, you'll find different cards and you upgrade them to further customize your playstyle. You'll find powerful ancient relics that affects the functioning of the whole squad, and also mysterious items that can boost or nerf individual hero stats and also add special status during combat. Strategically combine all of those elements to express your playstyle fully. Each time you adventure in the lands of Umbratica, the layout will be different, as Combat stages and rewards and text-based events will be randomly generated. Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era is a new installment of the renowned series of turn-based strategy games, where action takes place in Enroth on the continent of Jadam, mentioned but never fully explored in the series before. In this vibrant fantasy land, the world is full of secrets and dangers. Build cities, choose heroes that suit your playstyle the most, raise in massive armies of mythical creatures under your command and clash in epic tactical battles. Play solo through a new campaign, multiple single scenarios and limitlessly random generated maps. Engage in battle of wits against other players, rivals or allies in multiplayer mode, or create your own stories with the map editor tool. Enjoy the challenge whether you're new or a veteran of the series. So I'm not entirely sure about Solasta 2 because I found an article that said that it's coming out in 2025 and a demo is already available, so maybe it's true. But regardless, Solasta 2 is the sequel of Solasta Crown of the Magister. It's a tactical RPG based on the 5th edition D&D rule set. You will be able to create and guide your party of 4 adventure as they head in a faraway continent of Neokos in a quest driven by their family legacy in the face of threat by an ancient enigmatic Shadwin. What choices will you make to push back against the impending tide of corruption? Solasta 2 is said to remain true to its promise to deliver gameplay based on the world's most popular TTRPG. Prepare your spells, land that sneak attack, smite the monster, bait in the familiarity of your tabletop experience. But that's not all that Solasta 2 has to offer. This new game will allow you to freely roam the land of Nikos, to explore and uncover the map as you will. Whenever you stick to familiar roads or head off into the wilderness, the choice is yours. Just be careful because, as we have always said, you make the choices, dice decide your destiny. So which game are you the most excited for? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a good one. See you!